I knew in that moment that I was done and I was gone because everything started to get real hazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi, welcome if you're new here. I'm Cheyenne, and boy, do I have a story time for you. I do want to apologize for being like a little MIA because I don't know if I'm going to come out with like a disclaimer video before this. And I look like a hot mess today, so I figured why not film a story time about this exact event that made me literally a hot mess. Before I jump into the story time, I do want to give a little disclaimer. First birthday, I turned 21 in September of 2017. Alyssa turned 21 in May, right before me. So we decided that we were gonna go out for my birthday and have like a good time, because at this point Chris and I had just moved out of my parents' house in April. So like we didn't see much of each other, being a mom and working full-time. Like you don't really see your friends very much. So we decided that we were gonna go out for my 21st birthday, have a good time. We are going to give Alyssa's boyfriend a fake name, and I had to consult with her on this. But I'm just gonna call him Jordan. So Alyssa and I decided we were gonna go out and have a good time, and Jordan was supposed to be our designated driver. I know we were texting, but like I don't remember if it came up that she now was driving and was all angry about it because we wanted to have a good time together, not like she was gonna stay sober. We ended up going to this bar, and immediately he orders a drink, sits down. Her and I go up to the bar, and we explained to the bartender, like, it's my 21st birthday, what do I want to drink? And he made me and her something. It was a red drink, and it was like apple, but it was like really, really sweet, and it was not good. So I wanted her to try a Long Island iced tea. We sat back down. I drank mine. I don't think she actually finished hers. I think Jordan actually ended up drinking it. So then we decided that we were gonna go to a different bar. I got another Long Island iced tea. I decided I wanted an Alabama Slammer. So we ordered an Alabama Slammer, but the lady like misunderstood us, so she gave us 2 instead of 1. So I drank both of those, and at this point I had 5 drinks. The girl was feeling, pretty drunk. So in the middle of all this going on, I was on my phone obviously, and I was Snapchatting, but then I decided it was time for shots. I ended up having 2 shooters, I think. And then Jordan bought me a 3rd shot of Fireball, and my body does not get along well with Fireball, and as soon as I took that shot, because I didn't know like which one it was, if it was the fruity one or the straight shot, I don't handle very well. I knew in that moment that I was done and I was gone because everything started to get real hazy. I began blacking in and out. Whenever I drink Fireball, I black out. But my body does not handle Fireball. So then I had to go pee, and I came back and I sat down, and that's the first time I'd gotten up since I drank a couple of drinks, right? So you know how whenever you get up after you drink and your body's like, ooh, yeah, I had that. I think I had another shot. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah? Mommy! Yeah? Mommy. What? Good job. In this bar, there's a second story. I don't know why you would put a 2nd floor in a bar with drunk people. A very long, narrow staircase in this bar. And Jordan wanted to go upstairs, so before we got up, Alyssa saw how gone that I was, and I told her I wanted another drink, and I was very physically intoxicated at this point. And her exact words to me were,
if you can order it, you can have it.
because like I wasn't making any sense, I don't think, at this point. And I got my drink. I'm very proud of myself. I got my happy butt up, and I ordered my third Alabama Slammer of the night. Now at this point, I just want to pause and take a second and reflect on my decisions with my phone. So like I said, I was Snapchatting Dakota. It was now going on midnight, and I was very, very, very intoxicated, and this is the point where I should have stopped, but I didn't. So So during this time, when I'm Snapchatting Dakota, she's telling
me, dude, go home. Like, you're drunk, go home. Yada, 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 yada.
And in my drunk brain, it was like,
no. Why?
I don't know what was going on. Somehow we made it upstairs, and I didn't realize that there was another bar up there, or else I wouldn't have like got a drink downstairs and taken it upstairs. You know what I mean? This is the part where I actually start blacking out. I have no concept of time. I'm seeing black. So someone that Jordan knows is smoking a cigarette in this bar, and I do not smoke. But I was so intoxicated that my drunk brain wanted a cigarette, and I don't say a word to Alyssa, who's standing in front of me. I'm sitting because she doesn't trust me to stand anymore. And I point to the cigarette in this guy's hand and said, what, you want one? Uh-huh. My drunk brain couldn't even make words. But she put 2 and 2 together. I blacked out. Everything's black at this point. And then I come to, and she's handing me a cigarette and said, here you go. And I black out again, and then there's a lighter in my hand. So I'm trying to light the cigarette, and she looked at me and goes, give me it, you're gonna hurt yourself. I see black again. And I honestly don't think I actually like smoked the cigarette, because I don't remember taking one drag off of it. I don't remember where the ashes went. I don't remember where the entire cigarette had gone at this point. I don't know. Man, I really don't know. I remember sitting my wallet down, which is like a wristlet wallet, so it's pretty big. I set my phone down on the bar, and Alyssa grabbed up my wallet really fast and said, you do not want to put that down, which my drunk brain did want to put that down. So I got up and I go to the bathroom, and honestly, I don't know how I managed to walk to this bathroom, go in the bathroom, go to the bathroom, in the toilet, and like not all over me, because it's all black and it's all fuzzy. And somehow I went to the bathroom, and then I came out, and there was this guy, and he was like grinding on Alyssa and dancing on Alyssa, and I can make out her saying,
dude, you need to get off me. My boyfriend's in the bathroom, he'll be right back.
And that's all I remember. And then I remember hearing my name being called, and this girl that we went to school with, we're gonna call her Sharon. She comes up, she's talking to us, and then we realize that she finds out that it's my 21st birthday, and she's like yelling, and I'm drunk, and I'm yelling, and Alyssa's apologizing to the bartender because we're all yelling. And she ordered me a shot so we could take a shot together for my 21st birthday, and I ended up drinking at least half of her alcohol. I'm not a small girl. And Alyssa, I will try and insert a picture here. This picture was taken in 2014 during our senior year of high school, and I'm very curvy. And Alyssa is exponentially smaller than I am. I also have had 2 children. She decided that I was way too intoxicated to walk down the stairway by myself, and she helped me and was taking me home. I wish the story was over, I really do, but it's not. Of course it's not. We walk out to her car. She did not have like the key fob. The amount of time it took her to put the key in the slot, turn it, and open the door, I was passed out on the ground outside of her car. And then Jordan comes up. Somehow they put me into the car. I remember sitting up, trying to talk to them while they were taking me home, and I got yelled at. And again, I wish the story was over, but it's not. It just keeps on going. We get home, they help me out, and I fall outside of Alyssa's car. They help me to the front door, and they open the door, and Chris is sitting here. And I look at him, I laugh, and I fall. I just fell. And Chris looks at him and just goes,
just leave her there, she's fine.
And I crawled behind the couch and fell asleep. I have a sunken living room. So I have 3 stairs that lead into my living room, and then the rest of the house is out up the steps. And Bentley at the time was still in his crib in our room. So he was asleep in our room. And I guess I got up. None of them remember me moving. Like, they just looked, I was gone. I remember standing up saying, I'm gonna go to bed. But I went into my room and laid on my bed and I went to bed. The amount of alcohol that I consumed was scary. When I fell asleep, this is my bed, I fell asleep like this, face down in a pillow. And I ended up throwing up in my sleep. Had I not been still somewhat conscious, I probably would have suffocated or drowned in puke. We have a bathroom in our bedroom, so I threw up all over our bed. I threw up on my floor, on the way into the bathroom, all over the floor in the bathroom. And then I fell asleep on the floor, and Chris was out in here in our living room playing video games, and says to his friend that he's like on live with that he needed to go and check on me. I came home very, very intoxicated and very sick. He came in and he said he didn't even make it to the door before the smell, just, he knew that I was sick. He came in the bathroom and there's one tiny little clean spot on the floor that I slept on for a very long time. And then once I felt okay enough to no longer throw up on my bathroom floor, I crawled into my bedroom and laid on my dog's bed and slept there. So I was like very, very sick. And then I woke up at 8 o'clock because Bentley woke me up and went out because Chris slept on the couch that night. Told him, I need to go clean up before I touch Bentley. Can you get him? And I went and I showered. I had a hangover from hell. And that's the end of my story. So yeah, I don't drink anymore, and when I do, it's like very, very sporadically, very not much at all. It's like this much wine or like a wine cooler or something. Like, I don't drink anymore for this reason, and the smell of alcohol for a very long time made me sick. And then obviously I got pregnant with Aiden, and that was the end of it. So I do have more stories for you guys. If you would like to hear them, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be posting new videos for you guys, and I'm so excited. I have so much new stuff to share with you guys. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next video.